Hi, my name is Tara, and today we are in my home office. Due to the coronavirus, we cannot meet all together, so we had the pleasure this week of seeing everyone's homes inside and out. Today we're going to talk about furniture refinishing, and refinishing has been a part of my life since I was little. My parents didn't have a whole lot of money, so they would refinish, rework, redo furniture, so they didn't have to go out and buy brand new furniture. And that tradition in our family has carried on. In my 20s, I was on my own, and to keep costs down, I would also redo and refinish furniture. Like I said, today it is carried on into my older years, and now I use it as a side business, which is good for business management students to learn how to have a little business on the side before going out into the real world of factories and companies where you will be doing business management. First of all, is to start off with any kind of piece of furniture. You can buy something cheap online. You can even find furniture on the curb that someone has thrown out after they have moved. Actually, this piece right here is a really nice piece that someone had just thrown out in my neighborhood, and I had refinished. First, you're going to want some basic supplies. A high quality paintbrush for whichever paint you're going to be using. This one right here is chalkboard paint, but you can use oil based, you can use stain, as you can see with this table. Whatever you need your brush to be is what the paint or the stain is going to be. First thing you're going to do is a drop cloth, cardboard, something underneath. Since this table is already refinished, I'm not going to put a drop cloth under there today. You're going to want sandpaper right here, some kind of sanding block. I'm more advanced, so I like to use my sander, which I also paint vehicles with too, so I like to use that. You're also, like I said, paint and stain, and then you're going to want to remove any hardware. So screwdriver, simple screwdriver, anything that can remove, any tool to remove your hardware first before you paint or stain, because you really don't want to paint over the hardware. So you're going to want to sand, and you're going to want to sand in a nice direction. You don't want to sand in circles. You do not want those circle marks into your paint and stain and your finishing when you're done. Then you want to dust off any remains. And since we're in my house today and not out in my garage, I will not be dusting and sanding. You want to prepare the primer and paint after that. So you would shake the can, stir it with a stick, anything you need to do to get it prepared and ready. You're going to paint or stain lightly as your first coat. So you're going to go really light. Don't do really heavy, putting a paintbrush in there and smearing it all over. That's not going to work. You want to do a nice even coat first. Then you're going to want to do a second coat a little heavier. So, like I said, not extremely heavy, but you want a little heavier than the first coat. So you're going to apply nice and even strokes, not like this, not in circles, and not all over the place. Then you're going to want to repeat as much as you possibly can to get the desired look or effect that you're going for. My furniture is kind of a rustic effect in here, so I will go back and even apply a different technique with a little more sanding afterwards just to get that old world look. The drying process is vital. It is the basic of your furniture refinishing. Please do not be dragging your furniture around and creating paint everywhere all over you, all over your home. Let the piece dry. You can even put a fan onto your piece of furniture and let it dry. You can stick it outside on a nice sunny day, which today is nice and sunny and warm. If you're selling your piece of furniture take photos. Take really nice photos. A simple little tripod, a camera. If you're not able to buy these, you can even use a nice program on your phone to take pictures and sell. You can sell online. You can put flyers up. You can do anything to sell your furniture. People love buying furniture, so it's one of the easiest things to get rewarded back on for your profit. Also, add a business card. Simple little programs online to make your business cards. You can have someone else make your business card for you. Put out a business card wherever you see a friend, hand it out, a neighbor, put it in an envelope if you're sending a bill off. The easiest way to get people's attention for your business is to hand out a business card. And I really enjoy working on furniture. It's more of a hobby than I gotta do this as a business thing. I do it when I want to, and it rewards me. It gives me a sense of completion. I feel better after I've worked, done some kind of physical labor, and been rewarded back on it. I love working on antique pieces, which are my favorite. These are wood, all wood, and all dated back 20, 30 years ago, in antique time, past 20 years, and I love working on older projects. Just learn to have enough supplies. You could build your supplies along the way. If you don't have a lot of money to buy a nice sander, buy a cheap $2, $3 sanding block at Lowe's. You can start off that way and then build yourself up. And then also learn some accounting along the way. You're going to need it for your money and the profits that come back to it. I want to thank you for coming here for my speech and seeing my office. I hope y'all are doing well, and see you soon.